Alright, what do I do now? What do I do now? I don't know. What do I do now? I don't know if I like this extra layer. I don't think it needs to be there. I think a vast majority of these sheep are white, right? Yeah, most of them are white. There's like one black one, a few gray ones. Thing is, we need mostly white. Because the gray and black ones will be for accenting. And making dark clouds. Which I don't foresee there being a whole lot of. What am I going to do here? I have so much hair. Should I start rounding up the pigs? I don't. Do we need pigs? I don't know if we need pigs. But there's so many of them, so like, why not? I could put them like over here. We just cut down some more trees. Including this giganto. Okay, this one's not that big. Yeah, that's not bad. That's fine. Sun's getting real low. Oh, it's the ice shifting on my bucket. My snacks bucket. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that ice is melting. I am only 3 hours in. I cannot already be feeling like this. I did get shit for sleep last night, though. Grab these. Grab these. Need more fences again.
Hello.
Corner. Hey. Welcome
Hey,
back.
sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, glad to be back. Yeah, I'm
6,
good.
8.
I was just sitting there, uh, waiting on the dude to finish unloading me, and he came up to my truck and was asking questions like, "Hey, man, can you lower your trailer or something? Because like, I can't get my forklift in there." And then when I went in to look, and I was like, "There's nothing I can really do. You just got to kind of work with it." He was like, "Well, I can't get my dock plate on there, and I don't feel comfortable driving this forklift like from the dock to the truck without uh, a dock plate." He was like, "I'm gonna have to ask somebody else to do it," and I was like, "Dude, I'll just unload it because I'm trying to get out of here. I got shit to do." So yeah, I am delivery driver and dock working personnel for select stops. It's
Checks
great.
out.
And to be honest, I probably unloaded it as fast, if not faster, than he would have.
So I should make this double the length. I don't know if my math is working here, but we're going to pretend that it is. I'm making a pig pen.
I like it.
It's a it's a
The
lo-
pork chop pit.
it's a long boy.
A long boy.
It's a long
Oh,
boy.
that's your pit?
Yeah, this long boy here, this is the pit.
I like it.
I've been giving these guys little like so the cows, I was just like, let me just put their fence like on this pit here. And I was just like, okay, they have water. So I gave the sheep like a little pool, little pit with water in it.
I like it.
Trying to be humane. So I'm just gonna pick a spot
Yeah,
over here and
no.
I'm just gonna put like a little pit, put some water in it.
Nah, they should be glad that you gave them a 4 by or larger than a 2 by 1 block of pit. That's what I would have done.
Well, you know
A
I'm
pit
all
just
about the
big enough for them to
aesthetics.
fit in. Yeah, you can build a fountain on top of it, and you'll never have to see the sheep ever. You'll just hear them going by, like hundreds of them, in a little 1 by 2 area.
That should be good. All right, where's my bucket?
In your inventory, if I had to guess.
It is not. It is in the
Damn,
chest.
in the chest. Better than my second thought.
It's an
I'll say
ender.
maybe it's on your head.
There is an enderman carrying around a dirt block.
Ooh, so precious.
What a bastard.
You know, have you ever seen the like not OG, but the meta for fighting an Enderman?
Yeah, where you like
With
create a shelter.
Yeah, basically like a hut that's like 2 blocks high, where you can sit back just far enough to hit it, and it can't hit you.
Yes.
Yeah, so just imagine if they updated their AI to where they could remove blocks and move them, to where you can no longer do that. You're like,
Ma-
oh, I'm smart. I built a little shelter that's 2 blocks high, and it can't reach me. And then all of a sudden, you just see that thing like warp speed, ripping blocks off your fucking ceiling and just setting them to the side just to beat your ass.
Imagine, take it one more step. Imagine you gave them the ability to duck.
The duck.
Yeah,
Oh
to
my god.
duck. It's like, ha, you're too tall to fit under here, and it just squats.
Just squats down and starts beating your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'd I'd freak out. That'd be some scary shit. Just see it crouched down and it's bent over, just wah, wah, wah.
Bro, it is too early for me to be feeling this tired.
Bro, you have been crafting the mines all day.
Crafting the mines and
Understandable.
mining the crafts, man.
That's right.
I have a lot of sheep, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you
How
see?
many?
Not enough yet, but it's getting there.
To start.
It is a
Yeah,
start.
yeah, gotta pump those numbers up, buddy.
Gotta pump up the numbers. Let me get some more wheat. Where is my wheat? I found my wheat.
It might be fruitful to shearing them now.
Oh, I
Thoughts?
already did a round of shearing. But I
Nice.
was like, let me wait for all of them to grow their wool back so I can see like how many of each that we have, because I wanted to see like the different colors.
Oh
Like-
yeah, 'cause
like-
when they're naked, you can't see.
Right.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I want to see how many white sheep we had, how many black sheep we had.
At least a dozen of each.
Oh, one of them escaped. You know what that means.
Uh-oh.
Mutton. That's what that means.
Stared at you like, please don't. And then you smack it in the forehead.
I think my internet cut out there for a second. I'm good now though. I'm realizing that as I breed them more, I'm getting a lot more just gray sheep.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, oh god, my lag is getting crazy all of a sudden. I said I'm noticing that as I'm breeding them, I'm just creating even more gray sheep.
Yeah, because you're breeding the black and the gray with the white, and it's becoming a mess.
Yeah.
I think the only way you could really sort them out is if you use the lead and like hold the colorful ones into their own pen.
Well, we were talking about having some gray, so it makes sense to have some mixed in.
Yeah.
But maybe I should just be more deliberate with my breeding.
Yeah, for sure. You could do that. That would work. Because now you have a good number of grays as well. It sucks that you only have one black sheep right now. Though I think you can take a coal to another one and make it a black sheep. On that note, how do you make white dye? Huh?
I think there's a flour, or you can use bones.
Bones, that's probably the way to do it. I almost forgot about the dyeing effect. I knew you could dye them, but I didn't ever think of taking like a gray a gray sheep and slapping some bone dust on it, changing its genetics altogether.
Let me ask you something.
What the-
Do you think that we are going to use any wool besides white? I know we were talking about it. But do you think we're actually going to go through with it, or do you think that we're just going to stick with white wool?
So right now, I know for sure we're going to use white wool to make the cloud. There may be some gray mixed in. I'm not sure. That's one thing that like I would have to experiment with and get a feel for. However, that's not to say that we can't use like gray wool for different like structures and buildings and other things. We are building a house in the clouds, so we could use, as long as it's well lit, we could use wool on a lot of different things.
Well, what I'm
Just
thinking
for the visual
is,
color aesthetic.
I'm thinking we have quite a bit of bone. I could just make a bunch of white dye, just turn all the sheep white, and then be done with it. And we have collected a fair amount of gray and black wool.
Yeah,
In worst case scenario, we can always just dye them back.
that's true. Just making a black sheep, all you need is coal. and that's really plentiful. Or ink, maybe.
Yeah, I've got an
Might
ink
be
sack
squid
right
ink.
here. Yeah, we got some white, light gray, gray, and black. We
Nice,
got a little bit of each.
nice.
But I'm wondering, should I just continue to shear them as is, and then turn them all white later? Should I turn them all white now? Because if I continue to breed them, it will mean more dye later, more white dye later. Whereas if I just turn them all white right now, I don't have to worry about it.
That's true. And like you said, we can make colored sheep as needed later if we decide to use them for any like aesthetic builds. Because we'll have all the freaking white sheep, and white sheep's a blank slate.
Right.
I know the immediate necessity would be to be able to make clouds, and we would need a lot of white for that.
Yes.
I'm not
Meanwhile,
gonna try shading anything right. I mean, I could give it a look-see, but that's like some next level Minecraft shit.
in the meantime, I will begin herding these pigs towards their new home.
Nice.
Just so that, you know, we can have pork chops.
I'm gonna go get me a drink or something from this racetrack.
And because there is a metric shitload of pigs on our island.
Yeah, that's good meat right there.
That's good meat.
We need to get an enchanting table. Make some see if we can get a fire aspect. That way we can streamline the process for making pork chops.
This is a horrible, horrible, horrible game in terms of ethics. Get in the pen, you. Get in the pen. Come on, come get the carrot. Why are y'all being difficult? Get in the pen. All right, we got 6 pigs in the pen. They gave me a hard time, but we made it happen. And just so that we can get these guys to a binary number, 2 y'all breed, so it becomes 8. Throw the carrots in here. Hoi. Excuse me. I love that there's just no grass in this pen because the sheep are just violently demolishing it.
Kind of the best, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, here we have it. Our non-PETA approved farm.
Oh yeah.
So
The less PETA approves, the better.
something else that I got snack wise. I got these dried mango strips. I want to try them.
I love dried mango and dried pineapple.
Let's give
they're
this
like-
a try.
The best. I don't know how you feel about spicy, but pineapple strips with chamoy, chef's kiss.
Right off the bat, these are hella chewy.
Oh yeah, it's dried. What do you? It's basically fruit jerky.
No, I've had
Not
dried
true.
fruit. Mango seems to be extra chewy.
It honestly depends on where the slice came from. Because I've had some that are nice and soft and tender, and then there's some that are definitely like straight jerky.
That's not bad.
What do I want?
What do you want?
I don't know. Food. A snack. A drink. For sure, gonna have to go with Dr. Pepper. Because that's the best.
There you go.
I do have that pen. Excellent.
These sheep are about to start fighting each other for grass.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be great.
And speaking of inhumane atrocities, let's go ahead
Go
and
on.
breed these cows, which are all part of the same family tree.
That's good. Good start.
Oh, let me not forget about that experience.
I'm gonna get this Dr. Pepper snack stick. It is
Doc-
exactly what it sounds like.
Dr. Pepper snack stick.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
I don't know.
Beef stick.
I don't know what
Dr.
that
Pepper
sounds
flavored.
like.
Good, good. It is a Jack Link's Wild Dr. Pepper snack stick.
Let me get this straight.
Doing good. How are you?
It's beef.
Yes, ma'am. Badly. All right. Oh no, ma'am. Thank you. Chip malfunction. Ooh. Oh, peanut butter? Can I get some of these too? $8.29. How much was in there? No. Wow. If only I had 2 more cents in that account. All right. I'm gonna pay cash. Thank you, ma'am. You too. Bye-bye. Yes, ma'am. Were you listening in on that?
Yeah, did I hear that right? You were short by 2 cents?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And so I have cash, but in my checking account I had 827, and my total came up to 829.
This lady in her head is like, bro, you are using your last pennies on this Dr. Pepper flavored jerky?
Oh yeah, and a Dr. Pepper. I bet they pair well.
So I just dyed all the sheep that I could tell were not white. I just dyed them all white. There are still some that are missing their wool, so it is possible that there are still some non-white sheep in the pen.
I was gonna say you start breeding them and then they come out freaking gray.
Yeah. I also have lapis lazuli, and I'm so tempted to just go in there and dye one of them blue.
Absolutely.
So tempted.
I love that blue.
Yeah. I do like having
it's
just
so nice.
multicolored sheep.
Yeah.
I remember one time having a sheep farm where I just had sheep of every color, and I would just shear them so I had a bountiful supply of all wool.
That's actually pretty nice.
But we want majority white for the clouds.
Yeah. At least for now. After that, you can dream as big as you want. Have 30 of each.
Oh, dude! Fuck! Why didn't we think of this? We take the sheep up into the clouds, dye them all different colors, and then boom! Rainbow farm in the cloud!
Yes.
Bro!
Yes. And then we can make a rainbow that leads into that rainbow farm.
Make a rainbow bridge out of rainbow colored wool. But bro, we got
Yeah.
this. What are we even stressing about? We got this.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
Getting them in the cloud.
Oh my god. You know what it's probably going to be? We get 2 up there and then slaughter the rest out of frustration. Said, that's all right. Noah's Ark it is.
That's right. I'm thinking best case scenario, or best idea maybe, a waterfall.
I like the
Maybe
idea
they'll
of a
make it up the
waterfall.
waterfall. Maybe they'll make it up the waterfall.
Oh, I thought you just meant like as an aesthetic choice, like having a waterfall in the sky.
Oh, absolutely, that too.
I love
But
the
no, I mean to
idea.
get them up there.
I love the idea of a waterfall that falls into another cloud and never reaches the ground.
Ooh. Yes. We need that.
It almost gives me, thinking about it, almost gives me like Pokemon Platinum vibes when you go in the distortion world and there's just waterfalls going in every direction. Makes me think of that.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's nice.
I want to start playing Pokemon on stream someday.
Hear me out. A water rise.
A water rise.
Yep.
Elaborate.
So I'm not sure how reasonably possible it is, but are you aware of how to use soul sand and magma blocks to reverse the currents
Yes.
of water? A waterfall that when you go into it, it brings you up to the top of the water. If it's possible.
I mean, I'm pretty
And
sure that's possible.
I'm not talking like a single column that just brings you from one cloud to the other, but like straight up like the entire waterfall surface just drags you up.
I think we can manage that. Interesting.
I think it's the magma block that makes the bubbles go up, and soul sand makes the bubbles come down. So I think it's in the realm of possibility.
I'm thinking. So like, in my head,
Go ahead.
there's like, it's almost like a transit system. So like, you've got clouds at different levels, right? You take this waterfall to go up. You take this waterfall to go down. Like no bridges. Everything is just connected via water.
That would be cool.
But then again,
Rainbow bridges and waterfalls.
rainbow bridges and waterfalls.
Because I'm not sure how well we can go laterally with water, aside from making a glass bottom.
What fruitcake Mario Dungeons and Dragons ripoff is this? Rainbow
Creativity.
bridges and waterfalls.
It's creativity at its finest. On that note, one of the clouds is going to have Bowser's shell as the dome piece for it.
Nice. How do we craft carts? Just regular like go-karts in Minecraft.
We got to use horses or boats. Boats. It's boats for sure. And the rainbow bridge has got to be ice.
Can we make multicolored ice though?
I don't know. I don't know if the ice can be multicolored, but the sides of the bridges can definitely be rainbow.
Well, you know, actually, ice is relatively transparent, so if you just build the rainbow bridge and then put a layer of ice on top of it,
That might work.
it'll lose a little luster, but the idea would still be there.
Beacons.
Beacons?
Beacons.
Beacons.
I think beacons are too expensive to do all that with them. Actually, no. Beacons themselves are not expensive. It's the making them functional. Like, have a function. That's what's expensive. Because you have to put them on, like, diamond blocks or some shit.
Ah.
Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just acknowledging what you said.
Yeah. Yeah, beacons are something else. I was gonna say, hear me out. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich or peanut butter and honey. But also, I have these peanut butter mini M&Ms. What are your thoughts?
As in eating them together or putting the M&Ms on the sandwich.
Put the M&Ms in the sandwich, like with the peanut butter.
I am going to kick you from the Discord.
Why? They're peanut butter mini M&Ms.
No. No, no, I cannot support you here.
It's not the
M&Ms
worst
on a
atrocity that I've made.
sandwich.
Yeah, a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh.
A sweet sandwich. I'm not talking about put it on a fucking Black Forest ham sandwich.
Yeah, that would be awful. That's one of those
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're in middle school and someone dares you kind of sandwiches.
Right.
Someone is talking in the Discord.
Are they?
I think so.
Who might we have?
I see a notification, but I don't want to tab out of Minecraft because it's being dumb.
Let me see. Orion. A wild Orion appeared.
Ah, my dad joined the Discord. Noise.
Nice.
Noise.
Nice. Yeah, it literally said a wild Orion appeared in the notification. I love that.
Hear me out.
No, you hated my M&M idea.
Fuck you, this is Minecraft idea. That's what really got me was that I thought you were giving me a Minecraft idea and you were like peanut butter. I was like, what? Hear me out.
My brain worked in mysterious ways. I'm listening.
Indeed. A castle in the sky with multiple towers, but the towers are on different clouds and connected to each other.
Yes,
Like via bridges and stuff.
I like that. And I got an image in my head of exactly how well they could connect to.
Yep.
Like it could be like the bridge could be like just straight across from like top of tower to top of tower for some of them. But it's got like the little arch underneath it.
I like it. I like it.
I'm not sure if that made sense.
No, because I'm thinking of something very similar. So like, hold on. Let me just grab some stuff and start building. Just like examples.
Just
So
like a cobblestone monstrosity.
all right, so like you've got like let me make it just a little bit bigger. So like you've got your cloud, right? And you've got like
Yep.
Jesus. And you've got like your castle. But then you've also got like clouds like here and like here. And then on these castles or on these clouds you have towers and they like bridge across. Like in an arch, kind of like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Where it's like you would normally see with a castle, you would see towers with walls, like enclosed walls around them. It's the same walls, but they kind of arch because there's nothing for them to sit on. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
That's what I'm thinking. And then like some sort of bridge that connects one of them to the tower, or to the main castle. But like only one of them. The rest of them are only connected by other towers.
I like it.
my little wool and cobblestone diagram. Oh, this is great. We're doing it. Did you wave to Orion on the Discord?
Let me do so now. Orion.
Also, I love that instead of waving to Bruce, you sent him a Squidward dad. I was like, ah, that should be the default.
I love it.
Here,
Yeah.
Let me wave to him too. That should be the default.
I love dabs, dude. I don't know why it's just silly enough that I can get behind it.
What's crazy is that dab is old, man. You
Yeah.
forget that it was a thing.
Yeah.
And then it's
It
just
was
like,
really
oh yeah.
big for like a year or two.
Yeah, really big. Like, unnecessarily big. Alright, let me throw this back in the chest. But yeah, you got to see
You know what
got to
else
see my
was kind of
diagram.
big?
What's that?
The can I get a hoya?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
That was back
Bro.
in like high school, wasn't it?
no, I don't know when it started, but just as recently as like when I was in South Carolina, so like three years ago, that was like a big thing.
Hold on a
And,
fucking second.
What?
Hold on a fucking second.
Go on.
I just got a notification, new follower. And I was looking up, I was about to thank them for following, and then I saw the username. You know what the username
Yeah.
was?
I'd love to hear it.
First, you know what my Snapchat username is, right? I'm not don't say it out.
I'm gonna look at it, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
What, you don't want randos Snapchatting you from?
Well, actually, now I think I've given it away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see what it is, right?
Yeah.
So, the person who just followed me, their username is The Real Hot Salsa.
That's fucking hilarious.
So I take it it's someone from my Snapchat. Or it's AJ because he's part of that. He's part of the inside joke. The reason why my username is Hot Salsa on Snapchat. I'm just gonna say it.
my
It's
God.
fine. It's whatever.
You're gonna start getting random dick pics from random people that have never seen you.
Oh
stream
yeah,
before.
all 4 of my viewers are gonna start sending. 2 of which I think are my parents.
Oh my god. One is me for sure.
One is you.
One might be the real hot salsa.
Yeah, I want to. The Real Hot Salsa. That really threw me through a loop. I was ready. I was like, oh yeah, thanks for the follow. And then I saw that and I was like, I feel betrayed. The Real Hot Salsa, how dare you?
Oh my god. I don't know why this sounds so bad, but it sounds really fucking bad. So ingredients for my Dr. Pepper Wild Lakes beef stick.
Uh-huh.
First ingredients, beef and pork. Second ingredient, mechanically separated chicken.
Ooh.
It sounds great, doesn't it? Mechanically separated chicken.
Mechanically separated chicken does not sound great. I'm going to be honest with you. Sounds pretty
We need to
fucking
start
awful.
a mechanically. Yeah, we need to start a mechanically separated chicken farm on Minecraft.
Oh my god.
It's just pistons.
All it does is separate the chickens. Just physically
Oh my
from each
God.
other.
That would be great, actually. I'm gonna have to do something like that eventually.
Also, I'm a little pissed off that the Real Hot
Do
Salsa
it for
has
the
not
memes.
jumped into my chat after I called them out. I need to know who you are.
Who's that?
Huh?
Oh, the real hot salsa,
Yeah, the Real Hot Salsa.
not the fake one.
Not the- Come in here, insult me. You come into my house, you eat my food.
Huh? I don't know if it cut out most of that, but all I heard was, "You eat my food." And that was it. No
That's
other
all.
context.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Ah. Check my Snapchat. All right, who did it? Who done it? It's my sister, I think. How fucking dare you? My sister did it.
That's dope.
And she apparently recorded me flipping out about it. Abby, you know you can clip, right? That would actually be hilarious. How dare you? It's funny because they're watching me.
What the hell? Nice. They have me in Orlando tomorrow.
In Orlando.
That's dumb.
All right, let me get back to the game. Let me get back to
Yep.
the game. Also, I went down into the mine, dug out one random block, and found 9 pieces of iron.
That's
Crazy.
that's something right there.
Yeah, it's 9 pieces of that's 3 pickaxes. That's good profit.
Oh, you said iron?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, just 9 pieces of iron randomly.
My brain interpreted that as copper for some reason. I was like, that's something.
Yeah, no,
Yep,
9 pieces
copper.
of copper is
Useful.
Abby, you got to figure out how to work it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sharing
Which-
all these sheep. It is getting very crowded in this sheep pen, by the way.
Ooh, yes, perfect.
What the
Keep you
crap?
nice and warm in the winter.
Yeah, y'all don't need wool. Y'all just huddle together.
That's right.
Shearing them while it's pouring with rain. I get like a stack of
I
wool
think-
every time I shear them. It's great.
Hell yeah, you are lagging like a motherfucker right now with that rain. Holy hell.
Am I
Oh,
really?
It's caught up.
Can I sleep?
It's off and on.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep.
You're still shearing sheep for me. That's a big hog right there. Holy shit.
Huh? Oh, you're driving.
Bro, I just saw a massive hog on the side of the road.
I'm like looking around in the
That
game.
son
I'm
of a
like,
bitch had to be
where?
over 100 pounds. Sorry. No, like, on the side of the fucking highway, I just see this big old hog that's, if I had to guess, about 120 pounds. Just running along the edge.
I'm gonna
booking
harvest all this shit.
I was gonna say something. Oh, I think copper should be. I think you should be able to make copper tools.
I agree completely.
I think they should be worse than iron, but better than wood. Like in between, somewhere. Well, let's say 75% as effective as iron.
Here's what I think. I think that in addition to copper, we should have gotten some other metals that you can use with copper to make alloys like bronze or brass. Is brass copper? Brass isn't copper, is it?
Yes.
Brass is copper?
is.
So yeah, like bronze and brass and things like that.
So I don't know what the alloys specifically are, other than bronze is copper and tin. It's like I think it's like a 50-50, roughly. Or like a 40-60. It's closer to half and half. Whereas brass, I think, is more copper than it is whatever its alloy is.
Okay. I want to
Brass is
say
a lot lighter.
I want to say brass is like copper and zinc or something, or nickel.
Probably.
I don't know. Okay. All right. It is finally getting dark in the game, so I can go to sleep.
Make sure to plant them carrots first.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you got one of them farms.
Yeah. Like I said, I just built this so that whenever you and Stark logged in, we wouldn't have to worry about food. I didn't think that I would be getting this far before anyone showed up. And then I was like, let me do this, that, and the other.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I'm like still about 2 hours away from like the terminal. And then from there, I have to drop my trailer and all that, and then drive home.
Why are
Another
these
half
guys
an
huddling
hour.
in the corner?
And then after that, I have to set up my gaming station.
Well, I'll be live till midnight, so you got plenty of time. I think right around now is when he said that he'd be jumping on too.